going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video, I want to answer a question that a lot of you guys have asked me previously, and I'm still getting them now in some videos when you guys see my stuff, asking me how do you keep it so clean? You know, what's your secret? How do you get your trucks and everything to stay brand new? Well, obviously, and before I start the videos, you guys know what happened yesterday, my little AC situation. Well, the air conditioning is now working, and man, it feels great in here. It's actually, I want to say it was 91 outside right now and 76 in here. So this thing's much better. Now, I know some of you guys said, Eddie, it's too small, you need to add another one. I might, I don't know. You know, it feels great in here right now, but again, it's not, I'm gonna wait, I think like a couple days it's gonna hit like the 100, so we're gonna see how it does when this thing, you know, it's 100 outside, and see how this AC unit does, because I do notice when I put it on really low, it stays on for a while, it doesn't shut off. Now, I don't know if it has to shut off, it has to cycle or whatnot. I don't know anything about air conditioning, but it is working great right now, and it is nice and cool in here. But let's finish with the truck. With this truck, a lot of you, and again, this is a 2015, a lot of you guys, first of all, ask me, how the heck do you not have any chips or anything in your bumper? Well, the first thing I do is I wrap this bumper, but I had this wrapped, and I didn't like the way it looked, so we took it off. I ran with it without a little bit, and actually, guys, ended up destroying this bumper. Not destroying it, but ended up putting chips in it. So as you guys see, it's hard. The reason why you can't see it is because I put touch-up paint on it. So I don't know if you guys can see right there. That little mark, that was a chip. Right here, that was a chip. I don't know if you guys can see right there. So I just put touch-up paint. That's why I keep the touch-up paint in my truck. Other than that, nothing else on this truck has any chips or dings or dents or anything. It's just the front bumper. So I highly suggest you guys that have these trucks or are going to purchase a new truck to wrap the front bumpers of these things, because they do get destroyed. And especially with you know, me going to the desert, going to the river, stuff like that, this thing gets really destroyed. I mean, the mirrors, before I had these things white, these, as you guys know, come chrome. Well, in my previous videos, I actually guys had to bring chrome back to life, because when you looked on this side, it was like brand new, nice, clean, shiny chrome, and when you looked on this side, it was dull and like sandblasted and pitted, I assume, you know, from just driving and going to the desert. So stuff like that, the chrome on this and the chrome on this, as you guys know, this was chrome, I got rid of that. That's gonna be really, really hard to keep, you know, the shine, to keep that actual like chrome. I've tried everything, even wax, and it did not work for the bezel or the mirror, so I ended up wrapping those, and that's painted to color match the truck. But other than that, for the truck, as you guys know, so what I like to do to keep this thing brand new, number one, obviously what helps, I keep it garaged. This thing does not sit outside. You know, the only time it sits outside is if I drive it and we're going somewhere or we're out in the desert. So a big thing, you know, keeping them garage. But I know some people, you cannot keep it garaged because you don't have a garage, or you don't have a garage big enough to do that. But if you don't keep a garage, what I would start with, and you guys don't have to, also PureTech, big thanks to PureTech, guys. So I use this water on all of my vehicles, and only my vehicles. Here you go. Here is their phone number. It is 1-800-906-6060. And this is a spot-free system, so you guys don't have to go, you know, big, huge, massive tanks like this. I just did 2 of them. Well, because when you put your hard water in here, you can bring the hose out here and it'll come out spot-free. But I put the hard water hose in here, goes through this and gets polished again, and then the spot-free water comes out extremely clean. So that's why I have the 2 tanks set up like there, right there. So if you guys can, try to use spot-free water on your vehicles. There's other companies out there and brands out there that you can use. We personally, I like to use PureTech, because they come out, they deliver it to you. When it needs replacing, you call and they bring you new ones, so you don't really even have to do anything. All you do is you pay their monthly fee. I think it's like 15 bucks for their monthly fee. It's not bad. But I like to spray everything down with the spot-free water, and then I try not to use a towel on this. The problem, guys, when you use towels on these things, they leave like swirl marks. I mean, as you guys see, this has none on it, but you'll see like the little, you know, looks like a spider web on there. This, I don't use a towel because it leaves those markings. That's why I don't have that. But also, if I were to use a towel, I love my new favorite product right now. This stuff is amazing. It is the Adams spray wax. It's like a little, I'm not gonna say, I don't know, maybe you can call it a detail spray. Here's their detail spray, but I used to use that and the Lucas, but now I'm using this. This stuff works really, really, really good. For some reason, you can feel the difference on it, and it is carnauba infused, so this is some damn good stuff, guys. I would go check that out. But also, if I am going to wipe that down, I'm going to use that in a microfiber towel. I don't like these Kirkland towels. I like to use these towels right here. They're from the Rag Company. They're a lot softer. If you guys want to know more about this, go follow Official Genesis Detailing, his YouTube channel. He talks all about products, waxes, you know, best rags to use, stuff like that. He'll tell you everything you need to know about that towel. Also, what I like to do is put a good coat of wax on it, guys. Don't, you know, not wax your vehicles. I love to wax this thing. Again, I know some people don't have time to wax it. Some people don't have a garage to wax it. I know it sucks. But if you guys do, I do use this wax, their buttery wax. It's really, really good. But their main wax, what I use, and it's amazing. I don't know, you know, what is in this stuff, but Adams, again, I use a lot of Adams products, but this Adams, it is the Americana wax. This stuff it does magic. I don't know, you know, I mean, you put this stuff on and you think it's going on thin, and you can't tell. It looks like nothing is, you know, going on the paint. Well, when you wipe that off, and the next time you wash it, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be smooth. The water beads off, literally just falls right off of the truck. I don't, you know, put really anything else on the truck besides, you know, that wax. Sometimes I will use this. It's a hydrophilic recharge. So if it is ceramic coated, you put this on, it's a recharge. I know they say, you know, when your truck's ceramic coated or vehicle ceramic coated, you can go, you know, I don't know, years or something without like waxing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not buying that. I would never do that. I like to wax my truck. What I do is I wax it about once a month, maybe once every month and a half. I just like to keep a good layer of wax on it. And I assume, you know, that's why the truck stays looking like this and looking, you know, flawless and clean and shiny, because this thing, you know, just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the wax or what it is, but it just, when it's clean, man, it just shines and it's just beautiful. I mean, look at her, guys. Just look at that thing. Now, also, for the trim, now I'm not talking tires right now. I'm talking the trim over here. So for this plastic trim, as you guys know, it's the same stuff I use for the Can-Am. This is the best stuff out there right now. I highly suggest you guys to buy it. It's the by Renegade. It is their rubber and vinyl and plastic. It's an anti-static, and it's a water-based, and it's got UV protection in it. You know, does it work UV? Is all this stuff true? I don't know. I don't really test the product, but I do know this stuff works really, really good compared to all the other stuff, because if you put all the other stuff on there, like for the trim and stuff like that, what happens, you go drive, and you just see it, just layers of dust and dust on the trim. I mean, you go like this, and you look at your finger, and it's just black. This stuff, nothing sticks to it. I put it on here. I put it on here. That's how this, the plastic trim shines. I also put it up top right here on the little, I don't know what you would call this thing, but I put it up there. And anything where there's plastic, I put it. The back bumper, I mean, it gives it a nice, you know, shine look to it, where even if you need to take this in the dirt, or you live on a dirt road, all the dirt is not going to stick to this, where, you know, when you do put the stuff on, you go like this, and it's just dirt everywhere. That stuff is the worst. I don't recommend using stuff like that. Use an anti-static by Renegade. That stuff, it works amazing. Now for the wheels. The wheels, we're going to go back to Adams. So I do use the Adams Tire Shine. It is called, I believe, just Tire Shine, I think. Yeah, right here. So it is by Adams. It's just called right there, Tire Shine. And I actually keep that by the gallon because I use so much of it right there. You can get them by the gallon. Or you can get them just by this bottle. It depends on how much you use. Now, I'm sure your next question is going to be, Eddie, how in the heck do you put Armor All on these tires? And how do you get in, you know, between here where, you know, nothing can get in it? Well, come on, walk over here. Let me show you guys. So, I use, it's a big brush, pretty much. I got two of them. This one is for my amped power steps. This one is for the tires right here. I just spray it on here, and I wipe it into the to the tire, you know, not too much where it soaks up. This is, again, another thing why I like that Adams. So the Adams won't like stay wet, where, you know, when you drive and you see those trucks and they just have Armor All down the whole side of their truck. This stuff, Adams product, does not do that. You can put a lot on here and it just soaks into the tires and actually dries up. But for in like these cracks, When I put it on here, I just go, you know, literally into the crack, back and forth. Yes, it's a pain in the butt, but depends on how much time you want to spend on your truck. And also, I mean, if you want your tire, you know, to look like that, that's what I got to use. I use this stuff. These brushes work really, really good. You can get any brush. Go on Amazon, you know, whatever you want. It's not a special brush. You don't have to get that brush. But also, for the amped power steps, I use the product I was telling you about before, the Renegade. I use that other brush just to get all the dirt and the grime, footprints, anything out of here. I use it for the arms right here also, keep the arms clean. And for the steps, to keep the step nice and shiny. And that's the same thing, it's just a Renegade vinyl and plastic cleaner. And you guys are asking me about lift kits and stuff on the Ram. I think I found the lift that I want. You guys know I'm not into the big, you know, huge lifted trucks. I mean, this is like plenty high for me, my truck here. I did find a Carli lift. I think it was 2.5 or 3.5, but it had king shocks. It's pretty dang badass. I haven't done a bunch of research on it yet, but it looks good. They put 37s on it with very, very minor trimming. 2.5 inches, I figured, you know, could maybe be as tall as this. If it is, you know, it'll be nice because this is about the max height I want to go. I don't want to go any bigger. Number one, because you guys know I don't like big, huge lifted trucks, but also number two, mainly for towing. I don't want the truck all high, you know, and having a bunch of, make it feel like it's top heavy, you know, like those Polaris Razors. You know, I don't want to say nothing, but yeah, you know, where it's top heavy and you feel like you're going to tip over. I like them, you know, lifted a little bit, but not to the moon. You know, I want to be able to tow comfortably. Person that's buying it, I believe he might now, we were texting earlier, he might come Monday or Tuesday. So I think this is going to be the last week we're going to see this thing, which it sucks to even talk about it. It hurts me to talk about it, but I mean, it is what it is, guys. I might be stuck with no truck for like 3 weeks or a month, as you guys heard Julio's conversation. I got 2 more steps to go for in the Ram. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated on the old Dirty Max girl over here, and we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video or have any more questions about the truck or how to keep it clean or washing, anything, you can comment down below. I'll try to help you. And if not, go follow Official Genesis Detailing's YouTube channel. You can ask him. He knows a lot more about this detailing stuff than me. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.